Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share messages that I get from Spirit for all of us who are all on this journey to love. And I have going to be pulling from the Good Tarot today. So I'm going to do a couple of questions actually that I've been guided to do. And just to say there has been there's always crazy synchronicities. There's always intense kind of messages from the universe and all of these wonderful things that happen for all of us who are working with this twin flame energy bubble. And yesterday I was on a train journey, and I have been spoken before about the play that a guy had sent to me, and I just had the opportunity to reread the play. And so it's a beautiful play. I'm now just going to work out how he wants me to, either put a link to it so you can read it, or however he wants me to do it. But basically, as I'm getting onto the train, the person next to me, the car next to me, has my twin surname for a start, which is happening more and more often all the time. And then as I'm reading his play, and it's such a beautiful account of his story, and that really the whole twin flame journey is about, loving self and self-love, and all of the ways that brings up a huge amount of challenges and pain and different situations that help you sort of break through energies, really, for want of a better word, just different energies which have collected as part of your soul story. And anyway, at the end, as I'm about to get off the train, I've just finished reading the play. The guy behind me stands up and walks off the train, and on the back of his t-shirt is written "Angel," and the angel has a strong reference to the play as well. And so it was just so perfect, just sort of to remember that collectively as a soul group, we are basically creating this new reality. It's about being able to see all the signs and the messages and the magic that the universe brings. And that is through being heart-based and living from the heart. And it was just like a perfect way just to show again that is all about how you view the world, all about how you view yourself. If you give yourself self-love and appreciate that everything, all of your stories, all of your challenges, all of our everything, all of our dirt, all of our wisdom comes from basically the darker times of life, and that sees us through into the light. And it was just so perfect, because I had literally just finished reading the play. I was just about to get off the train, and the guy got up from behind me, and I'd heard him talking behind me, and I had wanted to turn around and sort of smile at him, because I don't know, it was just I was really drawn to, he was chatting to a friend, and then when he got up and he had Angel written on his back, and I was like, okay, we are creating this new world, we are creating that new vibration, and the new vibration brings the magic and brings the signs and messages from spirit. And so it is, that's the question that I'm asking today, is about that, is just to say, what do we need to know about us as a soul group? If you're watching this video, if you've been switched on to your twin flame, and you feel that there's a calling of your heart, which is to live a different way, to see the world in a different way, because it doesn't, it takes work in a sense, to keep doing it, to keep, not being cynical or not being swayed by life and circumstance and all of those things which are thrown in our way as if to test us, you know, because it's about showing and finding your spirit within. Anyway, so that's the question that I'm asking. What do we need to, you know, what do you want us to know about this twin flame bubble that we're creating? The two of air. Look how beautiful that is. So I am also going to put in a song. And this song is so beautiful, but what's more, the reason why I'm saying this is you'll see how this girl is posed. And the video of the song is this amazing girl who is longboarding, and she's dancing on the longboard, and she looks absolutely blissful and free, and it's around this amazing landscape in Portugal. And it's just the most beautiful piece of music, but also the most amazing piece of, you know, cinematography, and her, just how free she is, and she's able to dance on this longboard, and it's just gives this incredible feeling. And I actually sent it to my twin, so this is quite this is quite interesting that this has come through, because it's one of the movements that she does is like this on the longboard. So this is knowing that if the two of air is basically that pause, right? And that's what this is saying. The twin flame journey is all about giving yourself time. You know, life will create so many pauses for you to look in a different way, and that pausing will feel, you know, probably will feel incredibly frustrating, like you don't understand it, you're like, what, I feel like I'm going, but it's all for all of us to go collectively within to create a different experience, you know, through that. So this is why it's so brilliant, because the two of air is about making decisions. So time to take a break, to consider my options and think about things. There is no need to rush forward. The perfect answer for the highest good will come to me if I take my time and remain in a peaceful state of mind. Okay, so that is, you know, that basically explains the twin flame journey, doesn't it? It's about having the mastery to remain in a peaceful state of mind, because when you're in a peaceful state of mind, that's when you can see the messages and the signs, and you can calm that sense of anxiety down, because that's what we're here to do, you know. We're here to master energies. So I'm gonna I'll put the link to the song and the video. I would highly recommend you watch it. I have played it over and over and over again, and because I want to know what the outcome of us doing this is, right? What is the outcome of us doing this? And it's the 10 of air. So look at all the feathers, though. Look at all those feathers going round and round her head, because the 10 of air is, you know, getting to a point that we can move forward into a different way, a different reality, basically. So it's all up from here as I bless the ending, grateful for the lessons I have learned that can free me from patterns that no longer serve me. I allow my circumstances to end with grace, as I know something better can appear at any time. I am thankful that from now on, I can respond differently to any challenging situation. That's amazing. So graceful endings and hopeful beginnings meet a point of epiphany, an end to old ways of thinking. Right? Epiphanies. That is what is happening. You know, that's what this energy does. That's what being part of this soul group does. We get epiphanies, we get awakenings, we get signs and messages and everything all the time. And we just have to, you know, appreciate those times that we feel like the universe has put us on pause button. And, You know, however frustrating that may feel in our human minds, which it does, let's face it, it is incredibly frustrating to feel like you've been paused all the time and you're like, I just want to fast forward, fast forward, fast forward. But that's the human, that's the human element. We want to fast forward things, you know, that's our nature. We want to be like, I want the union now, right? But we have to wait. Look, it's the Five of Fire. Look at that. Because that is the Five of Fire as well. I haven't seen what I love these cards so much. They're so gorgeous. But the Five of Fire is, you know, change. Five is always about change. And as we move through these energies, we're always changing. You know, we're always seeing a different perspective, or that's what we're being told to do. That's why we had the Two of Air, is to pause the mind, you know, allow yourself to see a different perspective. And so the message is, I have the freedom to explore the ideas that seem the most far-fetched. What seems crazy today proves tomorrow to be brilliant. Like a child willfully willing to stretch her imagination when a new playmate comes into the garden, I am open to new people and to new ideas, intrigued by what is novel and unfamiliar. This is a time for what is counterintuitive, for appreciating the ideas from out in left field and what they might offer. Wow. So all of this, you know, seems... It's expanding the mind, isn't it? Because you think it's not possible. And that's the thing. That's why these connections are about, you know, fighting that internal battle of limiting the mind, limiting ourselves to what we think is possible. And that's what these messages are saying. It's about, you know, making a decision to expand the mind, to expand into that limitless possibility, to expand into the limitless energy. So there you go. I will hope that I can put a link to the play very soon, because for me, there were just so many things that happened. Like I say, before I started reading it, my twin's surname right there, right as I'm getting on the train. And I had put the intent into the train journey because I thought, I'm going to read at this again now because I know I've got 3 hours on my own with no interruptions, so I'm going to read it. And so it was just brilliant that it was right there just as I pulled in to the station. And then as soon as I'm getting off the train, the guy in front of me, angel. So, you know, there is a beautiful reality that we are all creating together. And as we stay tapped into that, then magic can happen. And magic, I fully trust that magic will happen for each and every one of us with our connections. So I really hope that helps. If you would like to have any help with your connection, healings, readings, channelings, or to get any of my books, then please do. All details are in the link in the description box below the video. But I really hope I can share the play with you that is so touching. You know, he has experienced so much on his journey of self-love, to self-love, and the connection with his twin is beautiful, and there are so many synchronicities, but ultimately it is coming back to self, and he shows that in a beautiful way. So I really hope that helps. Check out the song as well and the video. I have replayed it so much. Beautiful girl just dancing on this longboard in this amazing setting on the cliffs of Portugal. Oh, it's amazing. So try that out. All right, I hope that helps. Take care, everyone. Stay well, stay bright, and stay switched on to the light. See ya. Bye.